Thank you, Jovis. Hi, everybody. Welcome back again. This is Samir from NTU. I'm the co-director of the SAB NTU Joint Lab, and I'll be going through some of the research activities that we are doing at the lab. Okay, so in this presentation, I will be presenting a glimpse of some research results that we have obtained, only the research that has been published or under peer review. I will be presenting that in a short time. So as we all know that the airports of the future will be managed by data-driven and machine learning system, especially the digitalization of the airport tower environment that we all are witnessing at the moment. This provides us a fantastic opportunity for designing and developing the next generation of decision support tools for the air traffic control. And such systems are needed to harness the digital environment and to manage the complexity at the busy airports where there is a lot of interest to adopt digital towers. At SAB NTU Joint Research Lab, we have focused into 4 key areas when it comes to remote tower technology. First area, we work in visual detection and tracking and prediction of the airfield objects, both cooperative and non-cooperative. This is focusing on real-time video analytics. Second area is about data-driven performance metrics. As we know, this digitalized environment will offer lots of opportunities for coming up with new metrics. And air traffic controllers will certainly use new ways of understanding and acting upon the data provided by the digital environment. So this research looks into that. Then we have automated situation awareness, where we focus on how to fuse heterogeneous sources of data like computer vision, radars, sensors, and human gestures. Then we have program focusing on the human factors issues in remote tower operation, looking at predictive aids, workloads, and other psychophysiological indicators. I'll talk some of the research activities related to them now. So the first research that I'm going to talk about is the aircraft pushback prediction and the turnaround monitoring by vision-based object detection and activity identification. Now, as you all know, that the airport, runway, and taxiway are highly dynamic and complex environments. And there's a definite mechanism is required by the air traffic controller to understand when an aircraft is ready for departure so that they can plan an optimal pre-departure sequence when the aircraft can be dispatched from the gates. So in this research, we propose a visual analytic approach for detection, tracking, and tracking of the activities to predict the target off-block time. This research, we introduce a convolutional neural network-based video analytic framework, which can monitor and predict aircraft turnaround time. It also do the object detection, which is illustrated on the image. It can detect the aircraft bridge, cargo truck, fuel truck, and all the activities associated with that. The algorithm recognizes an aircraft type and retrieves the turnaround processes and activities from the APM, the Aircraft Performance Manual, and then detect and tracks various activities and can do a real-time prediction when this aircraft will be ready for pushback. This paper is recently accepted and published in the CISA Innovation Days. This video shows how the machine learning algorithm is tracking various activities as they are happening in a fast time mode. On the left-hand side, we can show the CPM diagram, which illustrates how good the prediction of the algorithm is for the pushback time. The algorithm has a 100% aircraft type recognition accuracy. The data that you see here is coming from a live gate cam video from the gate number 3 at the Tokashi Obihara Airport in Hokkaido, Japan. The activity detection median error was 6 seconds, which is quite very low as compared to the overall pushback time, which is around 2,800 seconds. And the accuracy of putback prediction that was identified was around 80%. The next research that I'm showing is about object detection in the airport airside environment. As we know that the airport airside environment is very complex, have a variety of visual challenges, including hailstorm, snow, rain, low visibility, day and night. So in this research, we are proposing a computer vision based framework, which we called as Deep for Air. It automates the visual monitoring of the airside operation by providing real-time data, including aircraft location, speed, as well as distance analytics. In the top right-hand corner, you can see this is the feed from a digital simulated tower. The algorithm can detect where location on the runway or taxiway the aircrafts are, what is their speed at the moment, and what is the distance between the moving object. This it do in the real-time mode. The video that you see in the below half is the digital tower video feed from the George Bush Intercontinental Airport. The proposed algorithm can track the aircraft, as you see in the yellow bounding box, can estimate their speed, and as the other aircraft, which will appear in the video frames now, it will be able to track their distance in real time. So this is the other aircraft, United Alpha Lima 1160, and you can see that now the distance marker showing the speed between the two aircraft, completely based on computer vision. There is no sensor, no radar data here. And the performance of the algorithm, as you can see on the top graph, as compared to the state-of-the-art algorithm, is very high. And the next research, which I illustrate, is about the detection, tracking, and classification of aircrafts and drone in digital towers using machine learning algorithm. In this research, as you can see in this frame, there's an aircraft, there's a drone, and then there's a bird. So hard to identify by naked eyes. However, the machine learning algorithm that is developed here by using motion pattern detection can identify and track them in real time. This video, as you can see here, there's a drone and the algorithm is trying to learn that. First, it flips between drone and an aircraft, and then it understands that this particular flying object, non-cooperative, is a drone. We apply Harris detection, corner detection, and convolutional neural network for optical flow to locate and track very small moving objects, especially in the wide scene area. The motion-based features were extracted from the trajectory, after which the K nearest neighbor classifier is applied to classify the objects into drone and aircraft. As you can see, the algorithm is very successful in tracking and identifying whether this is a drone. If I go back to the previous one, in this image on the left-hand side, the classifier classifies the aircraft and drone with a high success rate. Next research, which I'm mentioning about, is about the workload assessment in human factors in the digital tower. In this research, we are investigating what is the controller workload when they are exposed to a predictive tool. In this case, the tool that we are using is a drone detection algorithm that we have developed. In this simulated tower environment, we injected the drone in the NARSIM simulator and used an FNIRS, which is the near infrared spectroscopy systems, to understand the controller workload and the controller psychophysiological assessment. The result shows that the controller workload can be well managed and the situation awareness can be significantly improved by using such drone detection aid and display. This is another research where we are using spatial augmented reality at virtual airports. As you can see, we have 3D printed the entire Singapore Changi Airport as a Lego bricks. This is then augmented using a projection mapping. So there is a top-down projector that do a projection mapping, and you can see the aircraft moving around. Further, we have integrated the HoloLens, where humans can interact with the activities that are happening. There's also a Kinect sensor that has been integrated. And this allows the user to interact with the environment and play with the information. So this is just some glimpse about the research that we have done at the Saab NTU Joint Lab. Some of the messages that I would like to highlight to the participants, that digital towers are more than just a digital out of the window view. However, they will remain so if we do not harness the digital transformation that we are looking at. However, it's just a matter of time before the busy and large airports will move towards the digital tower. And that's why we have to continue research efforts and safety validation to fully realize this paradigm shift. And eventually, this will lead to who moved my tower, and the tower will be moved to a digital environment. Thank you, everybody.